Hey guys, it's Indigo from the Adventures in YA Fiction book blog, and I am here today with a brand new haircut to do my recap of the HCC Frenzy Presents that I went to today, which is Sunday the 17th, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway, so if you want to win something special, you can stick around until the very end. The Frenzy Presents is brought to you by HCC Frenzy, which is the Canadian branch. They're kind of like Epic Reads, but they're for Canada. And they do this every year. This was my first year going, and it's where they kind of show fall books and some of the winter books, and just kind of talk about what's going on in the new bookish season. So before I even got there, Siobhan, Conversations of a Reading Addict, posted on Twitter a box of books and says, if anyone wants one, let me know. And I got her to bring me Landry Park by Bethany Hagen. I've seen this one around. I've heard it compared to The Selection. It is an ARC. It came out February of this year. I've heard a lot about it, some good, some bad, so I definitely do want to jump into this soon. I'll probably be bringing this to school with me. So once I got there, I saw a couple of people that I already knew. I knew Becca from OMFG Books. I actually went to my first bookish event and she was there. I saw Giselle from Bookish Canada. I didn't get to talk to her, but I did see her very briefly. Michelle from Just a Little Lost. I didn't get to congratulate her on getting married, so congratulations, Michelle. Your pictures on Instagram were lovely, and it looked like an absolutely beautiful day. And then I got to meet some new friends. I met Caitlin from the YA Bookworm blogger, and we sat together and we hung out for the rest of the day. We had fun. We're very close in age. We're only a year apart, so that was nice. And then we both sat with Jen from Pop Goes the Reader, and she was very funny. She was very sweet. I loved hanging out with the two of them. We were on a team for trivia, but I'll get to that in a minute. So once everyone was there, we all grabbed some snacks and then got to listen to snippets about some of the books that are coming out this fall and this winter. So one of the first books that I heard about that I'm very excited for is Bone Gap by Laura Ruby. It is apparently very poetic, it's very literary, it's apparently very beautifully told, and I love books like that, and the cover is fantastic. That comes out on March 3rd of 2015, which is too far away, just not fair. The next book that I'm really excited about is Falling into Place by Amy Zhang. It comes out this September, so September 9th, which is quite soon, and it's a book that's told by a very unexpected narrator. It's a non-linear flashback story. It's about a girl that drives her car into a tree. I don't really know that much about it. The Goodreads synopsis is very vague, but I've heard a lot of the girls or a lot of the ladies at HCC they loved this book. There's a website called theinfiniteyou.tumblr.com. I'll put the link on the screen, and it's where people submit stories about themselves because the book's about coming to terms with who you are and who the real you is and about everything falling into place. So that comes out on September 9th, and I'm very excited for that one. The next book that I'm very excited about is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. It comes out on March 26th, which is, again, too far away. I'm very excited about it. It's historical fantasy. I believe it's about these two different parts of society called the Red Bloods and the Silver Bloods, and it was described that it's like Game of Thrones, where it has all of these different plot points and a lot of scheming going on, and it sounds absolutely incredible. And as Suman from Frenzy said, it's got love things, which of course makes me want to read it all that much more. The next book that I'm very excited about is The Perfectionists by Sarah Shepard. It's by the same author that did Pretty Little Liars and The Lying Game, and it just looks like a great time. It's about 5 high school seniors that all get together to do a group project, I believe, and it's all about they realize that this guy has wronged all of them, so they jokingly plot out his death, and then one day it happens, and it sounds like so much fun, and I'm very excited because it's only supposed to be 2 books. as opposed to Pretty Little Liars, which is like 22 books, and The Lying Games, which is like 8. I'm not committing to a series that long until they're all out. The last book that we got to talk about, and one that I'm very, very excited about, is The Last Time We Say Goodbye by Cynthia Hand. It is by the same author that did Unearthly, Hollowed, and Boundless, that series, which I absolutely loved. It's about a girl whose brother commits suicide, and it's about her life after that. And a lot of people said that it was absolutely beautiful and very delicately and wonderfully handled. And a lot of people were saying that it's one of their favorites, and that it's just absolutely incredible. So I'm very excited. It comes out in February, on February 10th. So definitely keep your eyes out for that. Like almost every single book, I was like, TBR, TBR, TBR. I have a whole list in my phone of really cool ones, but those were the ones that I'm very excited about. And after that, we played a game of So You Think You Know Your YA, which was a lot of fun. Our team didn't win, unfortunately, but we were pretty close. And of course, they brought in a guest author, and Eve Silver was there. She's the author of Rush and Push, both of which I really enjoyed. And then we all got around and milled around, and then we all got to grab swag bags, in which I got all of this lovely swag. So I will show that to you now. So I'm going to start off with the bookish swag. I got 2 buttons. I love buttons, by the way. Like, buttons are my thing. This one, if I can show you in the light, says Frenzy HCC Book Love. So that's really cute. And then this one is the cover of Red Queen, and it looks like that. I then got this one. I got a signed bookmark from Eve Silver for Rush and Push. I got a bookmark for The Perfectionists by Sarah Shepard. Jeez. Twitter, you're blowing up my phone. So it says, Who Killed Nolan Hotchkiss? Who's the boy that wronged all these lovely ladies? I got this mini chapter sampler from Dorothy Must Die, which I have read. It says, find the next big book series, so visit frenzyfirst.com or frenzyfirsts.com to find out about more of the series and more of like YA books that you might not be getting into. I'll leave the link down in the below. Down in the below, we got is these Divergent temporary tattoos. I actually still have some of these from when I went to Word on the Street last year. And then you get the birds for your collarbone. And then we got this little booklet that says Frenzy Presents Hot Teen Reads. And it pulls up some of the ones that we talked about. We got this, I always used to call these magic mirror paper. And it looks like this, and it says Lose Your Mind in Sanctum, which that's the second book in the Asylum series. And then we got something really cool, and it's Veronica Roth answers 4 questions. So she has these like questions that she answers, and there's 4 of them. And then on the back it looks like this, which is already pretty cool. But then if you take the corners and you pull them apart, it opens up and it's Veronica Roth's face, and then it just folds right back in. And like, I'm such a printing and like a paper junkie, and I think this is the coolest thing that they possibly could have done for this. Just like then in our swag bags, we also got Divergent DVD, which is absolutely gorgeous because it looks like it's like rainbows, and it's Theo James's face. He's so pretty. So I realized I just showed you guys half of what was in our swag bag without showing you the actual swag bag. So this says Harper Perennial, and then this says Peace Love Books, and there's a book and a torch. I don't know, but they're really. And now we move on to the books. So we each got one book that's already been published, and it's a hardcover. And I got Rebel by Amy Gentera. It is signed by Amy Gentera. Just Be a Rebel. And I'm actually really excited to read this. Like, I saw it, and my mind was kind of like, Rebel. And then I got an advanced copy of The Perfectionist by Sarah Shepard, which is one of the ones I was very excited about. And this is really pretty. It's bright blue, and it's got this pink flower. The next book was actually one that I requested earlier this year, and when I got a package from HarperCollins, it wasn't in there, but I was still very excited about the books that did come. And then before I was leaving, I was saying my goodbyes to everyone, and then Suman said, just wait, I have something for you. And she runs out, and then she runs back in and brings me this and says, it's our last copy. And I don't think she was expecting it, but I leaned in and hugged her, and I got Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rashers? I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but it doesn't matter because I have this now, and I'm so excited to read this. I have just been hearing so many great things, and it's like, I don't read a lot of fantasy, but that's just because I'm not huge into fantasy. I'd much rather pick up a contemporary or a dystopian or something with magical realism in it, or urban fantasy or paranormal even. But like, I just don't read a lot of fantasy, but I've heard that this one is just so fantastic, you just can't like not pick it up. So I'm very excited to pick this one up. Thank you so much, Suman, for this. I really do appreciate it. This comes out on October 14th. And then the last book I got is the paperback of Rush by Eve Silver, which I also got signed, and it says, "To Indigo, awesome meeting you, Eve Silver." And this is where it goes into my giveaway. So I purchased Rush hardcover off the book outlet a couple months ago, and all it has on it is that line. But I'd much rather keep the signed version. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway for a hardback of Rush. I'm going to throw in some of the swag from over there, maybe some swag from my swag pocket, maybe some extra stuff. You don't know. So this giveaway is going to be up for 1 week. I would love to keep it up for 2 weeks or a longer period of time, but unfortunately I can't. The reason being is because I move on the 28th. I'm driving 2 days to Halifax, which is where I'm going to school, so I need to have this shipped out before I leave, because once I'm there, it's Frosh Week starts and everything starts and it's hectic and crazy, and I'd much rather get this done before then. This giveaway is going to start tomorrow, Monday, August 18th, and go until Monday, August 25th. I'm going to get in contact with the winner, and I will hopefully have it shipped out by the 27th. So if you guys want to win a copy of Rush by Eve Silver, you guys can do a couple things. I will leave a Rafflecopter giveaway form in the description. You can click on it, it'll bring it up to the website. So all of those are going to be down below, and you guys will have 1 week to enter. Thank you so much to everyone that made today possible. I had a absolute blast. Thank you so much to Frenzy for hosting this. Thanks so much to all the girls that I got to hang out with today. Thanks to my dad who drove me down and we took the subway in. That was fun. Thank you to everyone. This video is now 25 minutes long and I need to edit it. So stay tuned in the coming weeks. I am going to be having posts up about all of these. I'll leave their Goodreads links down below. And remember to fill out that Rafflecopter giveaway for a chance to win Rush by Eve Silver. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the blog. Bye!